Okay, I haven't done any of the Frankentrain add-ons yet, but so far it's 1954 all over again. With respect to the components, everything on here is vintage, original, or reproduction vintage original, if you know what I mean. I don't have a headlight. I didn't want to put in an incandescent bulb because it burns too many amps. I'm going to use LEDs. And what I may go ahead and do, unless someone wants this like it is, I'm going to do the Frankenstein exercise where we do green warning lights in front, red warning lights in back, a backup light, the firebox and the flickering fire. And I'm going to make some metal handrails where I can fit them in, and it looks practical, so that the engine and tender will look like this, but it will have some extra parts on it. And then what we wanted to do is take all of those things and put them in a kit, including the PC board that you saw on the tender, because the PC board is what makes this smoke work so much better. This is an original reproduction, right? Angel hair and nichrome wire, but with this board that we have, you know, yeah, you get more smoke at high speed, but it doesn't smoke you out. And then when you slow down and you're just chuffing around, you still have a nice plume of smoke. I really wanted that, and I like that a lot. And that's what this PC board gives us, and it's not expensive. So we're going to put the PC board for smoke control, LEDs and handrails, and firebox and flickering fire, and we're going to try to put them in a box or kit for DIY guys. That's the idea anyway. So anyway, this is what you would start with, I suppose you could say. If you had one of these and then you get this kit, here's what you'll do, and that's what I'm going to do next. So here is the 287 with smoke. It's put on a different chassis. That's how we got the smoke. And no, there's no light, and there is a red plastic stack, but there's no light to show, and no white paint inside the stack to create that sensation of heat coming out. But we will put that in. All right, we'll do that. It's okay. Had a lot of fun. This thing that came together really quick, actually. Once I got the chassis ironed out, everything went together nicely. And I'm feeling pretty good about it. This is just on a test bench, of course, and as it's been said, if you don't test it on the track, it doesn't count, and I will be doing that. I'm just doing a little break-in. I want the motor and the linkage and everything to feel good about itself. And go backwards and forwards. And see how this turns out. Break everything in. That's funny. See, an amps went up. I was doing 1.6, now it's doing 1.8. So you got to run these in both directions a little bit. Make sure they're settled and they understand. See, the amps are dropping already. It's 1.75. So we're doing good. We'll break it in. Then once I feel like it's reliable, I take it apart. I polish everything. All the metal gets polished. I'll do the handrails. I'll do the LEDs. And that takes a couple of days, actually. And then I'll put it back together, and I'll show it to you again. But I think you'll be happy with this. It's a good runner. The lead in the... Oh, see what I did? The lead in the back helps stabilize that tender. You know, sometimes I don't do that, and I always have trouble with it bouncing and maintaining control. Of course, later we're going to not in this one because I didn't need it, but in some that the tenders are jacked up or the outlets are screwy, you know what? We'll go to all-wheel pickup, and that'll take care of any of that stuff. Okay, I have to go. It's time for our workout. You believe it? She makes me exercise. Well, she feeds me, so I guess you got to do what you got to do. Okay, there it is. Well, it looks good, doesn't it? Jesus, takes me back. 1957, my dad gave me a 283 for Christmas. That's when I got hooked on Flyer. 1957. This is just like that 283, you know that. Oh boy, gotta have fun with that engine. Okay, gang, talk to you later. Out.